the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. For the Cavaliers, they have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games have to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. You got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out who's going to be who and who's playing where, who's the matchups, and you come in with those great graphics at the end. But this is where it's starting to get clarification, Ernie. Playoff state of mind.
The tip-off fast.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. With that road trip behind him, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. What a story right now for these guys, win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And Kevin, to do it this early would really show you how successful this team's been this season.
Definitely. If they can lock it up with a good performance tonight, it would paint a perfect picture of their season thus far.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Okafor, and it's Hughes in at the three. Guzman passes to Samuels. And here is Hughes, unloads, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Smith for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Cavs. It's stolen by Smith. And, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance connects on the 17-footer.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
That's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. Good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Hughes. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Harris dishes to Smith. Passes to Thompson. Irving kicks to Smith. That's good. Smith's got 7.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Shots good by Samuels.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Smith drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And here are the 76ers now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Terrell, again, Philadelphia.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. They just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Here is Samuels following the score by Cleveland. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Though they haven't won in their first 2 meetings this year, Coach said he expects a different story this time around with a new offensive approach. He said that he wants them to attack more and not worry so much about finding the perfect shot. Really just simplify things for them. Let's see if that approach can take the season series to 1-2, guys.
Appreciate the report, Doris. And guys, how does, their offensive strategy fit into this matchup?
I think it should make for an entertaining game. I love hearing coaches say their focus is on offense. That usually means we can expect some fireworks.
Yeah, and I know the fans love to hear that too, just as I do. I love seeing some high-octane offense. I think it's bound to be a game played at a brisk pace. This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The 76ers trail by 7. Guzman is covered by Irving. Pass to Okafor. Baseline Jay on the way. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Okafor's got his first bucket of the night. To the paint, here's Smith, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. They set the pick. Pass to Samuels. Five to shoot. It's Okafor. It's out the key. On the wing, Hughes tries again. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. They always lean on him to drive their offense, and Coach wants to lean on him again today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Samuels. The 76ers with another miss. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Chicago.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Shot clock at 5. This is to Samuels to end the run. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Samuels got his second basket of the night. Irving passes to Smith. On the wing, Harris. The screen from Thompson. And it's Harris off the drive, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 14. The pass to Hughes. And Irving pulls it down.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
The 76ers trail by 14. Here is Samuels. A 23-point game for him in the win against Portland.
Boy, was he physical, in that game. Just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Now here is Harris. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Vonleh's checked in for Cauley Stein. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here is Samuels. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here's Guzman. Can't get it to fall.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Middleton's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Grant's checked in.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Cleveland leading by 10. Smith outside. They get it back. Thompson dishes to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 21 points for Smith.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. A look at numbers for Kyrie Irving. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's right around 17 points a night. He stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. Keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
The 76ers trail by 12. There's the pick. McCoy, he's covered by Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Geiger. From the line, and he gets it to go. Here's Irving. He had 19 points in the win against Chicago. Smith outside. Using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. It's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Geiger. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. Really making the most of their possessions.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And the layup falls.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Vonleh taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Vonleh. Harper, he's checked in for Cleveland. Second free throw, no good. The 76ers trail by 13. There's the dish to Grant. Geiger with a screen on Harper. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Cavaliers number 1. The 76ers third.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. Two teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And Grant drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Passed a little. Harper kicks to Vonleh. Smith for 3. And that one's good. Smith's got 24.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Hamry, defended by Middleton. There's a good screen. McCoy, they get it again.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Misses the layup.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, physicality that they've brought that comes into play. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sarge is checked in. The 76ers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Outside Harper. Feeds to Middleton. It's Vonleh atop the key. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Here's Saric. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. Here's Hamry. Off target on the 15-footer. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Saric passes to Vonleh. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Free throw good. Vonleh. And both free throws good for Vonleh. The 76ers trail by 15. Hamry, defended by Middleton. Pass to Geiger. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And Vonleh the bucket on the assist from Sarge. Vonleh's got 5 points so far.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Harper. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Little. No good. The 76ers trail by 15. There's the pass to McCoy. And a missed layup. Sarge can't get it to go. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers lead by 15. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
It's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
The 76ers trail by 15. They've got Sarge. Tobias Harris is out there. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with an incredible amount of points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Okafor with the screen on Irving. Here's Guzman, and the rejection by Smith. Now here's Irving. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And the shot is good.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Okafor dishes to Samuels. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
He hits the second from the line. Cleveland leading by 19 points. Irving kicks to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. He dishes it to Harris. lets it go from 14. Here's Thompson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And here comes the break. Here is Samuels. He's covered by Irving. Shot clock at 6. Samuels the pass to Okafor. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The 76ers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Irving dishes to Smith.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And so here is Philadelphia. The Cavaliers making the shot. That's good.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Thompson with the bucket.
You've got to give him a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Fans, you've got to get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. I'm sure coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
There's the feed to Samuels. The 76ers with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Irving kicks to Smith. The 3. And the shot is good. Smith's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Here is Samuels, covered by Smith. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Okafor, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Okafor's got 8.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Kicks it to Harris. Irving passes to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around. Middleton outside. The 3. The shot no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Dishes it to Samuels. Hits the three-point bomb. 12 points for him.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
There's the pick. Smith for 3. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Samuels can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Smith dishes to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
Now here's Okafor. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Portland. Here's Samuels. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from 3-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. Kyrie Irving, number 1.
I mean, his first job is to orchestrate for a team. Being as fantastic as he is at shooting the 3, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available.
And if I'm coaching him, I want him taking that shot. I mean, just look at the percentage. I mean, that earns you the green light for me on every possession.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Middleton on the wing, passes a little. To the inside, here's Smith. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Smith's got 34.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Hammering, defended by Middleton. Here's Hamry, and he banks in the layup.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Cavaliers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. For 3, Smith. And that one's good. Smith's got 37.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
Hamry, defended by Middleton, can't hit from the elbow.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The 76ers trail by 20. Grant outside. There's the screen. Here's McCoy. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Grant outside. 50 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness. Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Sarge is checked in for Chris Middleton. 29 seconds left in the first half. McCoy passes to Geiger to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
For 3, Smith. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep them there. We're being unselfish with the ball, and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. There was a big bright spot on how many putbacks we converted. Don't lose any of that persistence on the offensive glass. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting 41% for the game. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Okafor, and it's Guzman in at point guard. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Smith left side. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Okafor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here is Samuels. He feeds it to Okafor. He kicks it to Samuels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Samuels got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers. Well, the Cavaliers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Smith with a wide open look. Thompson, and he jams it with authority.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And he's good on the 3 ball. He has 5. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Down low, here's Smith, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV, no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Harris kicks to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Irving. Got a hand on it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. The dish to Samuels. Pass to Terrell. Hughes kicks to Samuels. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The 76ers 3rd. The Cavaliers 5th.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at 2 of the premier shot blocking teams in our league.
And he makes the first.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
So Samuels nails them both. Here's Smith. He has 45 points. Thompson dishes to Smith. The tray. Off the pick. And Thompson throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Shot clock at 5. Here's Samuels. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's a good screen, and Cauley Stein over to help. Stolen by Thompson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Smith with the ball.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The three-pointer, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Kept alive, Terrell. And another shot, no good on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
For three, Smith. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He's frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Guzman passes to Okafor. That's good. Okafor's got 10 points in the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Irving kicks to Smith. Now here's Cauley Stein, covered by Okafor. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Smith's got 50 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Here is Samuels. 18 points for him. No good from 11 feet. Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. The screen from Thompson. Smith dishes to Irving. Back to Smith from downtown, and that one's good. Smith's got 53.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Okafor. The shot is off. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Irving drives in, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Harris kicks to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Cleveland.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Hughes. He has 6. Okafor gets the bucket.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-6 run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here is Samuels, covered by Smith, and the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Now into the lineup for the 76ers. Geiger. Hamry.
Here's Okafor. He's got 12. Hamry.
Philadelphia foul called. Grant. That's his first personal foul. Coming on the floor for the 76ers. McCoy.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. For 3, Smith. Cleveland the rebound. Irving kicks to Smith. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And now Philadelphia on the break and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Feeds it to Thompson. Pass to Vonleh. Smith for 3. Geiger with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Picked by Okafor. Hamry, defended by Middleton. Looking to get back on track here. The rebound by Middleton.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And the pass to Okafor.
That's a walk.
Passes to McCoy. Here's Hamry. It's good from long range. He's got 7.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting. Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And the rejection by Smith. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. For Philadelphia, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he knocks down the first one. Cruz, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Both good from the line that time.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Now, here's Sarge. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Little passes to Vonleh. And here is Sarge. Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. But they get it back. Moves back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Cleveland, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Chris Middleton. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Smith, he's in at the point. Also Saric out there. Cauley Stein is out there with Harper. And it's Little in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here is Smith. Launches it. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
76ers ball. 76ers. Felix Guzman.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Guzman. On the wing, Hughes. 3-pointer. And he gets it to go.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Harper dishes to Cauley Stein. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Guzman covered by Smith. Picked by Okafor. Guzman passes to Okafor. Cavaliers with the rebound. Cauley Stein's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Guzman passes to Okafor. Banked in off the glass.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
And Sarge kicks to Smith from past the arc. That's good.
And what's happening to him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Okafor with a screen on Smith. Guzman passes to Okafor.
Take a look at the numbers in this one for Okafor. He has 9 rebounds, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jaleel Okafor.
Free throw good, Okafor. And the 76ers making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Smith. Cauley-Stein dishes to Smith. Harper up top. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith drives in, and the basket good. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
So it's Philadelphia now, trying his luck deep. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. He dishes it to Cauley-Stein. Ball's knocked loose. Little passes to Smith. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Hughes kicks to Samuels. Pick by Okafor. Holcomb. He's guarded by Harper. The feed to Samuels. Okafor out to the wing. Here's Guzman. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, I think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
And that last replay courtesy of Peel. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Olenek, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Samuels with the shot. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Hughes. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Kenny McCoy.
Pass to Hughes. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Now here is Smith. Count that one. Smith's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Poked loose. The Cavaliers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. The pass to Hughes. Plenty of space. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Smith outside. Dishes it to Saric. Hughes against Harper. Smith outside. 4 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And so here is Philadelphia. Following the miss by Freak. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Passes it to Little. He feeds it to Olynyk. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fires from 14. Good as the jump shot falls.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Here's McCoy, and the rejection by Smith. From deep 3-point range, and it's good. Smith's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Cavs.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They set the pick. Here's Hughes. They get it back. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. Pass to McCoy. Goes up again, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Well, the Cavaliers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Hughes, the pass to Samuels. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Back to Smith. From deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the 3-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Here's Hughes. To the middle. Here's McCoy. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is Smith. And the pass to Little. Back to Smith. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Smith. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And here are the 76ers now. following the score by Cleveland. Here's Samuels. No good from 11 feet. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Smith, plenty of space. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here is Samuels. A step-back shot here. Can't get it to go.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Saric dishes to Olynyk. Here's Hughes. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second shot. Shooting for
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.